This is a slip and slide, one of the most goated things in the 2010s era during my childhood. In 2 weeks from tomorrow, I turn 17 years old. So what better way to relive those childhood memories right before my 17th birthday? But there's just one problem. I don't even know where it is. Like, I don't even know if I still have it, so.
Now, every kid that grew up in the 2010s decade knows exactly what a slip and slide is. These made you feel like you were Superman through water or something.
Looks like we sold it at probably a garage sale or something, because it's not here.
As I sat there in defeat, in this moment, I began to think, why does this matter so much to me now, more than 10 years after I was even on one? And that made me think back. I never had a pool growing up, and neither did any of my friends. Our house has had a lot of water issues in the past, meaning we wouldn't be able to have a pool, although I've always wanted one. So when it was really hot during the summer, my parents would bring out the slip and slide for me to cool off and also have fun with. Now, with all of the inspiration I'll ever need, I began to think even harder, which is when I walked by this. The blue sled. In the back of my garage, sitting there for years with no use. And this got me thinking.
Now, what if I could set up tarps and the sled could be how I go down it, but then I put water on the tarps and then I go down the sled on the tarps with the water on it, and then I run into some like thing full with water and it just dumps all on me. Oh, that'd be so cool. New idea, to set up these blue containers. That's why I was just trying to move one and the thing broke. Try to set up these blue containers behind where I'm gonna go down, maybe on top of a table even, and then the water's just gonna rush and just push me right down the slip and slide, which would make it even better. That's gonna be so cool. All right, anyway, I'm gonna grab one of these crappy tables that we picked up off the side of the road a couple weeks ago, and let's just see if it even holds them. That's a good point. These buckets are gonna weigh a lot. Oh crap.
With my new idea in mind, I began constructing it bit by bit.
And after over an hour of work and coming up with this idea, I present to you my very own slip and slide. Give you a quick little rundown of how this whole thing will work. We're going to start with these two huge buckets. Basically, these are filled to the top with water. The water's actually really cold, so that's going to be interesting. I'm going to be on the sled down here. My mom is going to push these two over, making me go super far down the slip and slide. And we got the hose going just with a little bit of water just to keep it going. Hopefully this will work. The first attempt is going to be live on film. I'm not testing it beforehand because you know what? If it fails, I at least want you guys to see the fail. So here we go. Let's see if this thing works. Man, this is one of the most creative things I've ever come up with in my life. I'm so proud.
And now it was time. The first time I'd be able to get on any type of slip and slide in over 10 years. The first time I'm ever going to be testing my very own custom-made slip and slide. All that's left to do now is turn the water on.
It's finally time. I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, Mom, you ready? Oh my God, I am sweating. This is gonna feel so good. Holy crap, woohoo! That is cold, I think I might get hypothermia. 5, 4, oh God, I don't think I'm gonna go down on this. 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh. 3, 2, 1. One at a time, then. All right. That was exciting. All right, this is... Damn it. I think I gotta be right underneath it. Well, how the hell did the slip and slides do it? Maybe I gotta run on with the sled. I'll just dive on with the sled. Well, attempt 1, complete failure. Honestly, kind of what I was expecting. So, instead of just sitting there, I gotta run on with the sled. Ah, look at that. What?
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Running on with the sled?
How are you gonna run on it? The table's right in front of you.
I run on from the side. Ooh, I could angle it that way. Alright. See, this is why failure is good, people. Failure is always good. Alright, let's see. These goddamn tarps. Hey, you!
Since the first attempt was a complete and utter failure, I decided to angle the tarps on more of a sideways angle down the hill so I'd be able to run on with my sled. This also means that I would have to move the table with the water jugs on it on a slant as well, which didn't go too well.
Well, it turns out the table idea was not the best. Yeah, that happened. So, that was a complete failure. I gotta say, nothing has went right so far for this project. I don't know what to do right now. This is the first time I'm ever in this situation filming a video. Something like this has never happened. So.
Well, my first ever failed video. One thing I've learned from this experience is that it sucks to fail, especially when you work hard and get nothing out of it. But what I've also learned is that although I failed this time, it will help me learn for the future. And man, wait until you see what the future holds.